all these ills of the society.
Okay, but that is a long-term solution that you are talking about, the national education policy, Professor Badri Narayan. And it's nice to deal with this in the long run, but in the short run, what does one do to prevent another such incident? I can understand pressure, education pressure, peer pressure, all of these things contribute to, and we have seen in the past, they do contribute to suicides. For instance, if up to 50% or above 50% are from the reserved category, there are about 45 odd percent from the general category also who have committed suicide in these institutes. So while we look at the larger issue, should we as a country, as lawmakers, concentrate on the reasons why this allegation of discrimination comes in over and over and over again? How do you address this? Because I feel this is largely remain unaddressed.
Indeed, indeed. I think you are very right that this issue is not well addressed now at all. And there are two things in this issue. One is the question which you raised, that what one should do for immediate act to stop this kind of things. One is changing the nature of institutions, because we always glorify our IITs and IIMs, and they are doing well. But the nature of the institution is very closed, and we need to make it very it's kind of open kind of institution where you have a.
Would you like to elaborate what do you mean?
Like I give you example of the JNU. No, JNU on the other hand is another example. There many students comes from marginal communities and also from distant part of India. They don't know English. They are very difficult to cope up with the JNU atmosphere. But after some time, the capacity building things, and then the teachers deal them very sensitively. So sensitive inclusion, you use the term inclusion, but inclusion is always treated as a governance or the control word, no, vocabulary. It should be used as a sensitive inclusion. So now we have crossed inclusion phase of the inclusion, making norms, provisions and all. Now we should evolve the second phase, that is the sensitive inclusion. And for that you need to change the nature of the institution. One, from closed to open, there should be safety wall of expression of the feelings, and there should be a kind of the counseling system which should be rooted in the emotional canvas of the society. Another thing which discrimination links with the discrimination. One friend asked to me that he is from UK, that in India suicide has also caste. Suicide is a psychological process. I said yes, in India, because suicide is a socio-psychological process. So caste comes in because institution is not a secluded place. IIT in Bombay is not a 100 acres.
Yeah, it's a reflection of what happens in the society.
Society yeah, okay. Extends to the institution.
Fair enough.
And institution extends to the society.
Yeah.
So you need to change the entire structure, and that also again lead us to deal the problem for a long-term solution.
Yeah.
Long-term and short-term, both we will have to do.
Sure.